even if it's like a week or a day in a longer period of time, whatever you can afford yourself, what is possible. And if you live in a farm without all these things, that's beautiful, but that's the other side of the story, because that's also not the solution. So for everybody, I think it's an own alchemy to explore, but as long as there is awareness, that's a big step, right? Because I think we should not exclude what is all present, but we should dose it in a responsible way. And there are no solutions, no answers to this. This is every moment individual decision for everybody, with no good or bad, but learning, exploring and exchanging, right? Because everything has an effect. It's all alchemy. And the more conscious you become, the more you can decide to step on the healing path, or a path not at all healing. And if that's not bad, because then it's that what you need at that moment. So that's how I see it, I think. How do you see that?
I completely agree. Okay, I think one very important element that's missing here in the shrine is an insect.
I would bring in a butterfly, but the thing is, I'm not a fan of dead bodies. So, but it's our shrine. So if you feel you should bring in an animal, then you should do that.
Well, talk to me about the dead bodies.
That's my viewpoint. That if an animal or person is dead, that should be like going into a natural process of decay, and that could be in nature, that could be under the ground, that could be a proper cremation. Like, I feel so much responsible for that in some way. So I even buried my own butterflies, which I got from a friend because it didn't feel proper. But I think that would be good. Like, what kind of butterfly would you be? You would have colors, or would you be small or big, or?
Well, I'm more interested in more than me. I want this entire shrine to represent a collective feminine we that we are opening up right now. And I feel like I really associate with the butterfly because of the metamorphosis. Mm-hmm. But I'm feeling very conscious of all the dead bugs that I'm finding everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of precious that they come to you, that they find you.
Well, it's a sign that, it's like a scientific sign of, in front of your own eyes, if you choose to look at the ecological damage that is happening with these delicate creatures. It's a microcosm of what's happening on a larger scale. So therefore I honor the dead insects in my project.